Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the Sixers Postgame Show right here on StreamPunk Entertainment. I'm here with my guy Steve Fuentes, and we're here to break down the Sixers versus the Brooklyn Nets, who won 113 to 98, the most disgusting win I've ever seen in this season. How you feeling, Steve? How you feeling? Talk to me.
It may be the most disgusting and ugly win you've seen, but there's only been three of them. So it's like it 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 was a nice the way they ended it.
Yeah.
McCain looks like he is light years past his his playing days, and it's nice to see. Between when Maxey looks like he is coming back, like he's getting his legs under him. He's closed out pretty nice in the fourth quarter. He had moments in the first half as well. His minutes are still limited, but that backcourt, the way they finished the game together, it really solidified what they can do. Now you're not going against a superstar, you know, riddled team like the Nets are, but they have young, good talent. But they got the win nonetheless. 15-point win. I'm happy with it to at least start the weekend, right?
Yeah. There were some things I didn't like. Yeah. What is up, Richie? My guy. I cannot believe they won. Dude, I said whole thing during my live stream. I had the Sixers losing because they can't close the game. And they closed the game. Finally, Jerry McCain and Tyrese Maxey took over, and that's the way it should be. Like, they're better without Embiid. It's official. It's officially, who knows what his reaction was, and I don't care. I'm done with Embiid, man. I am done. So,
A lot of people are done with him. What was your reaction to how late they announced him not playing?
not shocked. I knew it was going to happen. It was just the medical staff, the organization being terrible. And then they announced it later on during the game. I think Sam's posted it. They were like, "Yo, Embiid is not going to play Sunday." Then they took it.
On
Then
Sunday.
they took
Yep.
the post away. I'm like, they took the post away, but then it's just like, what? You're leaving us in the dark?
Yeah, no, and they announced it too on the broadcast that in the fourth quarter that he wasn't going to be playing Sunday already. And it's like, yeah, I know he played a lot of minutes and he played deep and he fought hard against Memphis, but
Mm,
it's not like they're coming off a back to back. And
nope.
yeah, sure, the knee is swelling and everything, but the fans are so, I'm sick and tired of it. And it would just be, you can't trade him because with his getting the extension and everything like that, you can't trade him until March 6th. He would have to agree to it, obviously, with the no trade clause, but that's past the deadline. So he's
Yeah.
here for the season. So it's like, do you just sit him? Do you just tank and just sit him and hope for the best? And so that when he is trade eligible, you get rid of him?
So this is how I see it, right? They are stuck. We're stuck with them. Contract 3 years. You can bench them for the rest of the year, and then I'm just like, okay, we might have a chance to make the play-in then if he just bench him out. But you can't get traded at the end of the day. You can't. So for me, I'm just like, it is what it is at this point. We've been through this song and dance many, many times. It is what it
Yeah.
is, bro. It is what it
With
is,
how many players, too?
right?
Not even just with Embiid, with how many players, too?
Here's the funniest thing. Simmons actually played and Embiid did not.
Oh, how'd you like that botched, wide open layup that he had?
Dude, that was crazy. I was on my live stream. I'm like, he missed a layup. I'm like, there's a shock. Nothing changed. But yeah, crazy.
Not
It
this
was
season,
crazy.
Richie.
What?
Not this season. He can't get traded.
Nah. No, he can't get traded. It's going to be tough with that contract, though. His value's gone down ever since that what happened in the meeting. Actually, before the meeting, during this offseason, it went down with everything that went down. So trade
What do you think
value.
about this? Are they waiting for Paul George to return to play Joel?
Nah, I don't
No,
see
that has
that.
nothing to do with it. Yeah.
I don't think it has anything to do with it. George hyperextended the same knee, and then he goes on a podcast
Oh,
the day after. I
talking
was
about
so
the
mad.
locker room, talking about the locker room stuff and how it
Yeah,
was crazy that stuff got leaked.
dude,
Um,
I was just like, who cares? Stop this. I miss the old days where, like Iverson, right? If something went bad, he wouldn't care. He wouldn't post it on social media or whatever. He would
no.
just go on to the next game. Like, I hate this day and age in NBA, man. I hate it. I can hate it.
So
Right.
what was your reaction to the starting lineup and them kind of going small, not playing Drummond, the typical, starting center when Embiid isn't there? What'd you think about them going kind of small with starting Yabu and Oubre?
Yeah, I don't like Yabu at center. I really don't. The
Yeah.
guy is too small. He can't defend. He can't like do anything. They'll keep on attacking him. But I see why they did it because Drummond is like a shell of himself. He can't do anything anymore. Yabu Sele, I've been begging him to start, but at the 4, and I don't. It's just like you can't be happy with every starting lineup. But I'm glad they made changes, though. I am glad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pat Bernard chiming in. Great team win? Question mark. Mitch is not happy, Pat. Mitch is not. He's to care less if it was a win or a loss tonight. It feels like he is disgusted with this win.
So I'm happy with Jaron McCain and Tyrese Maxey. That's the backcourt of the future right there. I've been a fan of Jaron McCain
Yeah.
ever since before college. So I know what this guy is like. I know his game. Maxey, I know what it is, but can't defend. The guard is too small, but gotta go with what works, and that's where it's working. Caleb Martin was getting beat up today. He was getting beat up.
What? Oh, dude, yeah, but he fought through it, and
Yeah,
he hit some
I was
key
happy.
threes in the fourth. He hit some key threes in the fourth. What do you think? What do you think about Richie's comment here? Do we need to give Nurse props? I don't think so.
No. This was just a Jaron McCain and Tyrese Maxey takeover. That's basically what it is. You just give it to the hot hand.
Pat Bernard, great ball movement, getting creative in the half court set. Yeah, absolutely. And you could see it in moments, them swinging the ball, but it starts and finishes with McCain. He can
Yeah.
facilitate, he creates his own shot, he's in control of everything he does, whether it's dishing, passing, driving to the hole, or his release. His release is so quick. How many threes did he have tonight? He had
Here, I got you.
six. He went
Hoops.
6 for 11. Jared McCain. He went 6 for 11 from three. Maxey 3 for 6. So just between the two of them, they made up for Paul George. But you can only do this against teams like the Nets, which you're saying, which your bigger picture is. This was the Nets. This was a already marked win on the calendar when you saw the schedule, regardless of what the season has panned out to be. So, what'd you think overall the first half? Going in, they were up by what, 3? Up
they
by
were
3
up.
going into halftime.
They were up by 3, and they never closed a half right. I don't know if you guys noticed it. They just never closed a half right. They were up by what was their largest lead? Like 15 or something. They had the largest lead. Here, I'll click the wrong thing.
Ooh, Nets are Sixers.
Sixers. I got it. I'm gonna bring
I
up
think it
their.
was. Yeah, I think it might have been 15 towards the end.
Here, I got it. I'm right here. The largest lead was 15. Yep, that
15.
was their
Okay, yeah.
largest lead, and then it goes down to what, a 3-point lead a half, and then I'm just
They let
like, dude,
they
no.
let it get away from them.
They always let it get away from them.
Which
They
that was
win
was
versus
kind of
Clippers
nice
hard.
to see when Cam Johnson was going off.
Yeah,
They fought back and they did what they had to get this win. Got some more
yeah.
comments. Rich, this win does not help us get flag, which is why Mitch is upset. Do you want Cooper Flag? I want Cooper Flag. I'm a huge Flag fan.
Hey, let me ask you this: you want to play capture the flag?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Shout out to
I do.
Dimes, man. He came up with that.
I like
Shout out
that.
to
I like
Dimes.
that.
Yeah, he wants to play capture the flag. I
Nick,
want to.
is this a step in the right direction, Mitch?
I can't say because it's the Nets. Like, I really
Yeah.
can't say. I really can't. Like, we got the Clippers on Sunday. Who knows what kind of game Harden's going to bring? So I'm
Here you
just
go.
like, I don't know.
He's already.
Yeah,
I want to say yes, but I think they. So you guys are on the same wavelength already.
I'm not saying you lose. I'm saying it's going to be difficult. You
Yeah,
gotta have, you gotta have Jerry McCain all play like the whole game. You gotta have him play the whole game. Like tonight, he played 39
39.
minutes. He
Yeah,
played 39. The game before, I think he played like 35, 36. That's the
I
amount of
think
time that he should be playing. And here's the worst part, in my opinion. He can't be the best player every single night. He can't. Like Maxey, he did step up big in the fourth, but I would like him, to get the most points, to get the most looks. But McCain is hot. So you pause on my part. Jared McCain has to keep on getting the rock. That's basically it. Just let him shoot. And finally, this is like his third game starting in a row. And I hate to say this, guys. You know who's coming back on Sunday? I think. Uh,
is he?
I think Kyle Lowry's coming back on Sunday.
Oh, two people who don't need minutes anymore: Kyle Lowry and Eric Gordon. Oh
Yeah,
my God, was he horrible? I mean, he's been horrible, but how bad was he? Especially, I mean, he took away probably 3 or 4 assists from McCain. Beautiful, beautiful kickouts,
yeah,
wide open shots. Get him out of there. Get him out of here. Where's your analytics for that, Maury? For keeping Eric Gordon on the team, Jesus, or giving him minutes.
yeah. Look at this: 20 minutes, 1 for 9, 0 for 6, 3 for 4, 3 assists, 3 steals. Like we had a lot of steals tonight. We had 13 steals tonight. That is crazy. That is crazy. We had 13 steals.
And especially compared the other night against the Grizzlies, and both. So the six are not the Sixers. The Nets only had 2 free throws in the
Yeah,
first half
yeah.
against the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies only had, or they didn't have any free throws in the first half. So I
No,
will give here. I'll go back to Richie. I will give Nick Nurse credit there, where he has gotten these guys ready defensively. They don't foul. They don't give up points at the free throw line. They usually win. I'm noticing they're usually winning that disparity versus teams. It's just your 3-point shooting defense, which I was on a pregame show with you earlier and on in the season where you
yeah,
talked about that. Look at a Wednesday against the Grizzlies. Cam Johnson burns them tonight, and it's things like that that ultimately against good teams is what's going to ruin this season even more.
yeah. Exactly. And here, you can read this. I gotta post something in the
Here we
chat.
go. Okay. I don't know where Pat chiming in. I don't know where the Sixers fans want to kick the tires on Ben Simmons. He doesn't look like he wants to be on the floor. Yeah, no, I mean, that missed wide open layup in the second quarter. I mean, it was great. And the fans, the boos aren't even loud anymore because it's just, they don't even care about him. They don't even care about him anymore.
Right. I was noticing that. And when I
2 game win
noticed the
streak.
layup, what, 2 game win streak? Funny. I would love to see that. Here's the thing about Ben Simmons. Like, you're right. Nobody cares anymore. But it's just funny every time when he comes to the Wells Fargo Center, he's going to get booed no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's
Oh,
always going
yeah.
to be some group of fans. Always.
Reggie, if the Sixers need overtime, does Maxey go over his minutes restriction?
I don't.
Tonight,
How many minutes?
maybe just because of how hurt Caleb Martin was. He was
Yeah.
hurting. He was hurting.
Yeah. I mean, Maxie had 27 minutes. So it's like Reggie Jackson was god awful. Oh my god, he was awful. Like, I have no idea anymore. He was 3 for 9 from the field, 3 for 7 from three. Only finished on 9. So in
Mitch, you got a
Max,
crush on McCain?
funny. Hey, I've been scouting him out for years. So there you go. But look, it is what it is. It is what it is. So let's see.
So then the third quarter happens, and Caleb Martin returns. He was in and out, and then the Nets go on 11-0 run. They take their first lead, and I'm thinking, oh, here we go. This is where they lose it. Typical for how the season's going. They're getting ready to go and get blown out by the Nets and pretty much get eliminated from NBA Cup play and everything because now they're still alive technically, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
still alive in
So
the play in the tournament. Yeah.
in the tournament, right? Because
Yep.
I kind of got excited just off the win. I didn't even take into consideration that this was NBA Cup play. So, what do you think this does for them? A win like this, no Embiid, no Paul George. Luckily, Paul George, I read he's not. It's not no structural damage to it, so he's probably week to week.
Yep.
Where do you think the team goes from here?
It just shows you the young guys that were playing. Ricky Council was playing. Gerson Yabusele was playing. So I'm just saying, when you play the young guys more, good things happen. Good things happen. Kelly Oubre, I'm not counting him as a young guy in this scenario. But
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, it's just like Ricky Council actually stepping up. I know he had 0 points, but he was hustling. He was going up and down the court. You also have KJ Martin with 18. He finished with 2 points, but he had 4 boards. He was playing out with athleticism. Maxi, you know what it is. It's just giving Yabusele, that was the biggest thing. Starting minutes, 31 minutes, 10 points. I'll take it. He had a double double, 11 boards and 10 points.
yeah.
Like, we
Three
needed
assists
that.
too. Added 3 assists to that.
Yeah.
Add 3 assists to that. So do you think him starting though, because I want to get to Pat's comment right here. Drummond did a great job getting offensive boards, and I think he
Yes.
did a great job really defensively as well in that third quarter because the Sixers came back. They took the lead back by 2, 79-77 going into the fourth quarter. Do you think Yabusele starting and allowed Drummond to be able to play valuable minutes like this, to be able to be a key contributor, like what Pat's saying here, offensive boards, and he had some points too in the third.
Yeah. That is a very good point. Gerson Yabusele starting gives Drummond more of a rest so he can attack. He can actually get boards
Yeah.
or whatever. Like in the beginning, he was gassed. Like the beginning of the season, he's been gassed. He hasn't been doing anything. So I like this coming off the bench for Drummond in this game. But again,
Mm-hmm.
it's against Brooklyn Nets. So we'll have to see against tougher matchups. So that's my guy, Steve, man.
Yeah, no, I'm 100%. But my problem is with the guard, they don't have the right guards to
Yeah.
be able to play these 3 guard lineups. And that's what I kind of talked about at the end of Wednesday's post-game show. I think ultimately they kind of have like a guard problem where if Maxey and McCain need to do this every single night, if Paul George isn't going to be healthy and if Embiid's going to be in and out because of for whatever reason, you can't rely on Reggie Jackson when Maxey and McCain are on the bench or when one of them is on the bench. You can't you really can't rely on Reggie Jackson. You can't rely on Eric Gordon. Look at tonight. You know, you said Ricky Council, he contributed good minutes, but he's not giving you any offensive production. KJ Martin, he's not really giving you any offensive production, 18 minutes. So I would love to see them do this 3 guard sort of lineup if they can find that third guard to be able to do these, that sort of lineups with. What do you think?
Yep. Yeah. I was just talking about that with my dad a couple of days ago. How this team needs more young play, more athletic, especially the guards. So my dad really likes guard play. So he was like, Mitch, just get another guard, go small ball, and then once Embiid is out there, you can go to any lineup you want. But I'm just like with Embiid, we're better without him. This is a guard league. It's a guard and wings league. How much time do we have left with Joel Embiid? Like, how much time do we have? Jokic got a ring. Yes, of course. Giannis got a ring. Not a lot of big men get ring nowadays. It's mostly guards and wings. So we need another guard and another wing, athletic wing.
Yeah.
So
Who do you see? Can you see them? Is there a point to go out and make a trade for anyone with, you're 3-12? Is there realistically at this point already, do you just do the tank sort of thing? And oh yeah, Joel, he's dealing with swelling. It sucks that Paul George is always hurt, and this experiment with him is probably just it's not going to work. Ultimately, he's already missed enough games, and this injury, he's injury riddled. It is what it is with him.
yeah.
What is it worth even making a trade for that third guard?
For me, I'm gonna say no because of the chemistry. We're still working on the chemistry here. Like the big three only played a total of 6 minutes together. So once they get gelled and get going, maybe then I can see a trade. But you know who I want after tonight? Uh, Cameron Johnson. Any
Yeah, go
any
get
Cam Johnson? Anybody? Cam Johnson? I don't care.
I mean,
But
he did
damn.
the same thing. Where was he drafted to? Was it Dallas?
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Phoenix.
Yeah.
He did the same thing there. He's just now he's getting the minutes and he has the green light to be able to shoot from 35 feet out.
Yeah.
And he had 9 threes
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I think Joe's hooked on pills.
I'm actually looking up his 3-point percentage. I forget what it was. He's averaging 39% from three this season.
Wow.
So if you were to talk about 3-point shooting competition, because you did mention Jared McCain, which I highly agree with, you got to put Cameron Johnson in that in there as well. You got to do that. So he's almost at 50, 40, 90. He's almost there. 48% from the field, 39 from three, and 92 from the line. He is so close to
Wow.
50, 40, 90. He can get there this season. He could definitely get there. Like, damn. We almost lost to Cam squared. Cameron Thomas and Cam Johnson. And I love Cam Thomas.
It would have
I
been.
love Cam Thomas.
Yeah, he's a streaky guy. He's a streaky guy though. But
Yeah.
once he sees the ball go in 2 or 3 times in a row, watch out. And then the next thing you know, he's got 25, 30 points.
Yeah. Yeah. What is up,
So
Wally? How's it going?
so McCain, 7th straight game, 20 plus points. His 8th straight game with 3+ 3-pointers made. I mean, what only person who could probably catch him for rookie of the year is Dalton Connect, because
Yeah.
what he's doing, but what he's always going to be overshadowed in LA over there with LeBron and what Anthony Davis is doing. What McCain has right now is he has the whole floor to himself and the green light to just showcase, and he's going to get these valuable minutes. What more can you say about McCain? Because this was really his win tonight. He
Yeah.
was the leading force. He was the driving force. What final thoughts on McCain, and what he's been able to show you? Because you said, you really dug into him, and you've known and you've been following him for a long time. So you're
Yeah.
not surprised by this. But where is his ceiling?
The ceiling? Oh my God. If you want to make a comparison, I could see a Seth Curry. Like, I can honestly see a Seth Curry comparison for him. Like, if you're just
Crazy you say that.
giving threes like crazy. Oh my God, I can't speak right now. Been yelling for a couple hours. Off the dribble, creating his own shot and whatever. Like, it's his mentality as well. You got to look at the Sixers mentality, man. Who has a good mentality like a Darren McCain right now? Maxey, yes. Taylor Martin, after what he did tonight, yes, I'll put him in that category. Like,
Yeah.
there's Ricky Council. Like, Darren McCain is up there when it comes to mentality, and he's always looking to improve. Like, when he was getting drafted out of Duke, he's always just saying, like, his defense was the weakest part. We've seen that, but he's continuing to work on it every single day. So he is made for this city. And that is typically the best thing for the Sixers right now. It's Jared McCain.
No, 100% with you. He in a season where they're 3-12, you're dealing with all this Joel Embiid drama. You're dealing with injuries all throughout. It really is that one bright spot. He's on track to win Rookie of the Year. I really would love to see him in the 3-point shooting contest because I think
Yep.
what he's doing, that's what reminds me. I was thinking the same thing of what you said. Steph Curry, like,
Mm-hmm.
the confidence, he's able to finish at the rim. He's strong. He's
Yeah.
strong for his height. He has a quick release. He doesn't need to jump. He doesn't. It's not like a true jumper where
No,
he's getting high off of his. He needs a high jump, release to get his shot off.
yep.
He can create his own shot. He's not afraid to go back and forth. We saw him do it with LaMelo. The other night, he was kind of doing it with Bane at times. Tonight, he's doing it against Cam Johnson. That is right. That's Philly sports. That's what the fans, what you were saying, that's what they want to see is a young superstar, someone like Allen Iverson, right? Who
Yep.
doesn't have that fear, is gonna get the fans pumped up when he hit that 1-3 and he's pumped up and he's getting the crowd involved. That's what
Yeah.
they want to see.
Oh, Joey, what is up, man? I haven't talked to you in a minute. You want to read the
One or
comment?
two games. Yeah, 1 or 2 games is a fluke. However, he has put multiple weeks together. McCain kind of showing me Sixer maybe found a superstar to pair with Maxey. Yeah, no, Joey, it's going to be this is what, they're back-to-back games where they've started in the backcourt together.
Yep.
So you build chemistry at least there with those two guys. They stay healthy. It at least gives you some sort of hope for at least a backcourt future where, like what you were saying, that is where you're going to find your superstars in the NBA.
Yep. And I hate to be that guy, but Kyle Lowry's going to come back. What are the odds that he's going to start? What are the odds?
Do you think that they've shown enough, right? Unless you're still, how long is Maxey going to be on minutes restriction that
Yep.
you need to give him these minutes? Who would you rather? Here we go. Who would you rather have the minutes if you're gonna if you're gonna give the minutes to somebody between Kyle Lowry and Eric Gordon? If you have to give the minutes to somebody, right?
Yeah. Damn.
Does one Kyle Lowry and one Eric Gordon equal to Tobias Harris?
Like, for me, dude, it's just like, I don't know. It's very, very difficult. And I've been saying this ever since the offseason when people were like, oh, we got Kyle Lowry for veteran leadership. We got Eric Gordon for spot up threes. Eric Gordon, if he's not hitting threes, he's useless. Kyle Lowry did one great thing, and that was calling a meeting. That was the best thing Kyle Lowry has ever done this season. So for me, honestly, I can't choose. I can't. And
Yeah.
Reggie Jackson is no better.
I've seen the ball go through the hoop more this season with Kyle Lowry. So for that reason alone, I'd go Kyle Lowry. But
Yeah.
let's wrap this up because I know you've been talking for quite some time over on your other show. So
Yeah.
Sixers get the win 113-98, first win in NBA Cup play. We'll go around the league real quick and see what else is going on. The Warriors are up 102-96 against the Pelicans. Every game is in the NBA Cup play. Pacers and Bucks. Bucks are up 90-79 now. Bulls and Hawks. Bulls are up 99-84. Rockets and Trailblazers. Rockets are up big 93-69. And the Celtics get the big win over the Wizards 108-96. And then later on tonight, Nuggets and Mavericks play over on ESPN, and then the Clippers and the Kings at 10:30. So there's a lot more NBA action going on. Guys, myself, Mitch, and then Pat. I think Pat will be on Sunday's post-game show. Mitch, where can everyone find you everywhere else, what you're doing for the rest of the week?
So, yes, Steve, I can't wait to do this more, man. I just love talking Sixers with you. I'll have you on my pregame when I get back to it. I'm not streaming the game on Sunday because we got the Eagles. So, yes, guys, you can follow me on YouTube at Mitch Toxie, Twitter Mitch Toxie. My second channel is doing really well. So, MK Meets World, make sure you subscribe over there. I just uploaded a Backyard Baseball 97 video.
I saw that.
Like, that is insane. I can't believe I'm able to do that. And, yeah, you can follow me on Blue Sky as well. I'm also over there. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty much it. StreamPunk, Fly Like an Eagle podcast. It's episode 50. So 51 will be on Thursday.
Nice. We're halfway to 100 now. You were excited to get to 50. Now you can say you're halfway to 100, and that's the next milestone, right?
Correct.
Pat, few last comments. I don't want to remember Kyle Lowry as an old washed up has no more gas in the tank. I'd rather remember him as a tough Raptor. Yeah, well, that tough Raptor won a ring. Screw him during that time. Kyle K, Pablo Sanchez. And so, and then everyone, of course, you can find me right there at Soldier Steve 247. I just signed up on Blue Sky Soldiers. You can find Soldier Steve, no 247 on that one. And then, of course, all these post-game shows will be on a rotation doing this. Sunday, I will be doing the Eagles post-game show Sunday night after the Rams game, super, super late. And then, like you said, I'll be on with you from time to time on your channels doing the pregame show and going forward. StreamPunk, you guys make sure you guys go subscribe on all the YouTube channels. There's StreamPunk Soccer, StreamPunk Cinema, there's StreamPunk Lacrosse, there's StreamPunk MMA, everything. So tons of good things coming.
Queens of the Ring every Tuesday on StreamPunk Combat. Yep. I'm telling you, that show is going some places. I am telling you, the ladies are awesome. They're good friends of mine.
I'll chime in. I remember Larry as a Nova classmate. How about that?
Yeah.
Kyle's with StreamPunk. He's with StreamPunk. He does photography for the Union. He does.
No way. What?
Yep. And he does some Nova work. Yeah. So that's crazy. He was a classmate with Lowry.
Oh, wow. That's actually cool. That is really cool.
Mitch has so many channels. I'm waiting for the Mitch Hub channel after dark.
Dude, I've had so many channels, but I love it. So it's great, man. It's great. You can also find me on Hardcore Sports Network. Big things are coming over there. Patterson Ave Fanatics is starting next Saturday. Yes. So we got them. We got a lot of shows coming. So
a lot of stuff. A lot of good things, folks. So everyone, thanks for joining us on Nothing But Net. Sixers get the win. Third win of the season. It wasn't pretty, but it was a win. Make sure you guys join Pat Sunday after the Clippers game for the next episode of Nothing But Net. Have a good one, folks.
Yep. See you guys.